Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's nice to have you here, love. All right, so this is pile 1, this is pile 2, and this is pile 3, and then finally we have pile 4 over here. So go ahead and choose whichever pile you feel called to, and let's get started with your reading. Hello, pile 1, welcome to your reading. It's nice to have you here. All right, so before I get into the cards, I'm gonna roll some dice. I have a question real quick. I have some other dice over here in my little bowl. I don't know if you guys would prefer me to start rolling with these or these, because I want to start rolling numbers. So if you can kindly comment down below which you prefer. I feel like I prefer these for my channel because they're bigger, so everybody could see, because these are quite small. So I don't know, but today we're gonna be rolling with these. But you know, comment your opinion. Let's just get rolling. Okay. All right, so you guys got the number 6 and 1, so this could be seen as the number 7 if we add them up together, or 61 and then the number 16. So do what you will with those numbers, whichever one called out to you. I'm hearing the number 51 in my head as well, so yeah, those are your angel numbers. 56. I feel like you don't listen to your angels often, and they're just like trying to come in a lot. Maybe I need to do a reading for that in the future. So yeah, but watch a video on YouTube. I don't have it on my channel, so I can't really say to do that as of now, but watch it like search up online like what your angels want to tell you, because I feel like they're trying to communicate with you through numbers, but you're not paying attention. I don't know if you're a beginner in the spiritual world, or not the spiritual world, but like into spirituality, what I meant to say. But yeah, like they're trying to get your attention, and spirit is saying like, please tell them. So you guys have the King of Pentacles, Judgment, and the King of Wands. The reason why people get obsessed with you, I feel like, is you have a very regal energy, a very righteous energy, and you're quick to speak up on things that people are afraid to speak on. It could be that, I don't know, you're just very welcoming and you don't judge others. Like, you don't, I'm getting in my head, like, you know, in the olden times when people would, I don't know how to word it, it's not coming out clearly, but people would, like, you know, throw rocks at others or tell their kids, like, hey, you know, like, come over here. People still do that now. You know what I mean? But, like, obviously, if you throw a rock at someone, you can go to jail. So people don't go to that extent anymore. But you know what I mean? If you see anything like that, you're quick to, like, be like, hey, why are you doing that to this civilian here? I don't know why I'm using the word civilian, but I feel like you're very wordy. So yeah, people get obsessed with you because not only do you come off as knowledgeable, intellectual, and smart, but you also have this pure heart to you that's very fiery, and people really adore that about you. People find you to be very adorable and cute, and that's why they get obsessed with you. You have a childlike nature to you. So people are like, why am I not gonna get obsessed? Like, this is like a cute little angel. Of course I want to be in their energy 24/7. If I could stick to them like glue, I would just be super happy. Like, please make me a paper. I feel like some people feel like you either have magical abilities. I don't know if you do witchcraft or something, or you're putting yourself out there, talking about law of assumption, law of attraction, something like that. But people know that you have some kind of magical ability to you, where you know you can get anything you want, right? But then it could just be your appearance that looks very ethereal, dreamy, out of this world. So people first, how do I say, they notice your actions, and then they actually look at your face and start focusing on the rest of your body, and they're kind of like, whoa, they're stunning, they're beautiful. By the way, if I'm saying stunning and beautiful, but if you're a guy watching this, or if you just identify as masculine, you're stunning and beautiful, okay? Words are, I don't feel like they should have a gender, okay? That's just my opinion, though. So just know that you're beautiful, okay? But if, you know, to also validate others, you're handsome, okay? So yeah, I'm getting that sense that others just look at you and they're kind of like, whoa, whoa, very dreamy, very stunning. Yeah, you're like a taser, like a gentle taser that and people are like, damn, very, very I don't know. It's almost like if you're refreshing water, but also like a taser. You shock people. I get a sense. It's very gentle though because your energy is very gentle. So when you shock them, it's just like, damn, I wasn't expecting this person to talk this way, do that, or say this or that. You know. You guys have the shift card. Yeah, see me talking about how they don't expect it. So there's something about your appearance that doesn't look the way. I feel like people are judgmental and they'll be like, if you don't look this way, then that means you're not supposed to be doing this. You know what I mean? And they're just very judgmental. People like putting titles and yada yada. You know what I mean? And you may look very cute or something, and then you talk a different way. You talk very intelligent, and people are like, oh my god, I can't take them serious. They're too cute, or I don't know. But yeah, you shock people because of how you don't come off the way you look, okay? And people get obsessed because it's like a cute little baby speaking the truth, and they're kind of like, keep speaking, keep speaking. Something about your voice may be really cute, but the way you say the truth, it's like a slap in the face, but it's kind of like, I don't know, people love being tortured by you. You have a very powerful energy to you that just makes people want to listen to you because of how adorable your voice is, but how you're also very rough with the way you speak. You're not disrespectful. I'm not getting. Some of you might be spirit is saying like, um, but for the majority of you, I'm getting that you could come off as very respectful, but you just slap people with the truth and they get offended, and then they might start cursing at you out of nowhere, and then you still show them respect, and it like turns them on. How this isn't supposed to be an 18+ reading, but I am getting that yeah, people get turned on. Okay, I'm not gonna sugarcoat that. Um, the perfection of your life. People feel like you're a perfect piece of art. You're that perfect quote. When you know how some people when they're going through a hard time, they'll like look at quotes, try to say have a positive mindset. What I'm trying to say, they'll look at quotes on Pinterest or wherever they look at quotes for, right? Wherever they look for quotes, I mean, and they find you and they're kind of like, wait, this person hits, like it makes sense. Everything in my life is going good. I know everything in my life is going to go good. Like I feel safe. Like I can't explain it, but your energy just feels, it's almost like if your poetry is written on you and people just want to read you and take you in and just appreciate you because of how you're so righteous and good to others. Also very welcoming. You're just this beautiful poem, okay? Like you're a walking beautiful poem. The way you say things, the way you word things, people get obsessed with you for that reason. You're just very kind is what I'm getting, but you come off as very majestic because we have the horse here, but then you look at this unicorn in the background. So it's kind of like, yeah, we're all the same, free spirits and beautiful, but then they look at your shine and it's kind of like, yeah, some people have a light in their life, and for everyone we all have that special someone, but lots of people who get obsessed with you, how to say, they acknowledge other beautiful people too, but at the same time they're kind of like, but I like your shine the best. Like it makes me feel cozy. I feel like I'm your soul tribe, something about that. So when they meet you, you attract, I feel like, the same people like you with very similar morals and values, um and they see your beauty and other people's beauty, but they always come back to your inner beauty. No one can compare is what I'm getting, and that's why people get obsessed with you. Because yes, anybody could be kind, but I feel like you're selfless to a point of still respecting yourself, and people admire that a lot. um yeah, you're just very righteous and loving. I feel like this is all I have for you. Nothing else is coming out. Let me just tap in a little more because I feel like another message wants to come out. I truly feel like some people feel like you're the love of their life. I'm getting, for some people, when they meet you, and that's why they get obsessed with you. Uh, you have like a cartoon character vibe to you, or I don't know. I'm hearing manhwa, which is a Korean thing for um how do you say, you know Japanese people have manga, so manhwa is like the version of that in Korea. And I think yeah, sorry, I was thinking of movies as well, yonghwa, which I don't know, I'm kind of confusing my Korean right now. I'm sorry, but yeah, I feel like you are that kind of character, that's cool character when you pop into people's world. It's yeah, like even the way I'm wording it, you make people feel like you just pop into the world and then you make it better. If I feel like if you stood up for people in the past that were being bullied, they still think back and they'll think about you and they'll be like, damn, this person was like the main character in my life, and I'm so glad that I was their sidekick. Not that they feel inferior to you, but how I say, they acknowledge that you were their main character, and then you help them, be in their main character energy. Does that make any sense? So yeah, you bless them. Like, if I feel like you just don't like seeing injustice, so you're quick to just be like, don't do that. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. That's the last message though. Yeah, that's the last message. So I hope you have a lovely day, night, or afternoon. If you like, please like or subscribe or comment, and that's it. So bye bye, love. Hello, pile 2. Welcome to your reading. All right, so before I get started with your cards, I'm going to roll some dice. Like I told pile 1, I don't know if you guys prefer these, for me to roll with these because they're bigger and you guys can see them, or if you guys want me to roll with these in the future. So go ahead and comment down below what you guys prefer. So yeah, but today I'm gonna roll with these because I feel like they're bigger. And yeah, but just comment down below your opinion, because I want to know, okay, what you guys prefer. Oh, let me roll the dice. I'm gonna move this, and then okay, so that is 5, and then we have number one. So if we add them up, you get angel number 6. Then when we put these together, it's 15. We moved it this way, and we get 51. The angel number 55 stood out. I don't know if you might want to watch pile 1 as well, because they got angel number 56, so it's weird. That they got 56 and you got 55. It's kind of like 55, 56. So yeah, if you guys felt called to that one, maybe watch that one as well. Anyways, let's just get started with your reading. Why do people get obsessed with you? Clarity. I heard in my head, you are that bae. And then some people feel like they're coming home to you. When I saw the rat card right here, is it a rat? I can't even see. Hold up, guys. Yeah, it's a sleeping rat. Like, the head is here. I don't know if you guys can see it clearly. The head is right here. I hope it's in the view, but yeah, that's a rat card. Then we have your tarot over here. You guys got the King of Swords, the 9 of Swords, and then the 10 of Swords. People get obsessed with you because you almost have a fairy-like nature to you, or just the majestic, out of this world kind of beauty. And I'm not just talking about outside appearance, like your physical appearance. I'm talking about your inside beauty as well. It radiates and shines. But the reason I'm mentioning this is because I feel like people feel like they need to protect you, or not, you're gonna go extinct. Something about how people feel like you're almost at your end if anybody else hurts you. I feel like you've been through lots of things, so if someone else were to hurt you, they know that you might, stop believing in love, or it just might be your ending point, or that's how people view you as, okay? So you might be very strong and you're kind of like, what the fuck, I would never hurt myself, or I would never stop believing, but this is how other people view you, and that's why they get obsessed with you, okay? So yeah, they feel like you're going to go extinct. I'm thinking of Tinkerbell, the fairy dust. It was a scarce source in Tinkerbell. Like, people would always be like, oh my god, we can't take so much from the tree that gives us our pixie dust, every year, every day we get a certain amount for each fairy, you know what I mean? So it's like that as well. People get obsessed with you. I don't know if you're very, the word obedience coming in my head. So I don't know if you attract very dominant energies or if you're into those kind of kings and stuff, but you're very obedient to others and very loyal. I'm hearing like a dog in my head, so that's the way it's being worded, okay? And yeah, you're like everybody's best friend is what I'm getting in my head. And that's why people get obsessed with you. 10 of Swords. What else am I getting? I see that I'm thinking of the song Mulan Reflection. I don't know if you have like parents who, you know, expect a lot from you or something, or they could just be toxic in some sort of way, and people just want to help you for some reason. Something about your parents, maybe, I don't know if you were adopted or you've been through foster care, something about that, but people, something about your upbringing, they sense it and they want to help you and protect you, and they get obsessed with you because it's almost like, I don't know, there's just something about how they want to cling on to you. They look at you and then they find out about your past or something, or you tell them openly like, oh yeah, that doesn't hurt me because I've been through this or that. And something about how you just saying that abruptly makes people, like, if they were jokingly trying to tell you something and then it comes off as rude, they're kind of like, well, I wasn't trying to be rude, but like now that you said that, I actually want to take care of you now. So something about that, it's kind of giving like a movie scene. You make people feel like if they're in a movie and that they need to save you. Almost, I'm thinking of Rapunzel as well. Just kind of similar movies, similar vibes to that Rapunzel. Ryder comes in the tower and, you know, he's a bad guy, but then he sees Rapunzel, how she's, you know, very vulnerable and doesn't have much experience in life and wants to take care of her, right? And then he still kind of keeps that bad guy attitude, but then the more he hangs out with her, he falls in love with her, right? So I feel like you attract energies like that where they're kind of like, it doesn't matter at first, just to get what they want, but then they realize that you're very wounded and they want to protect your inner child, almost in a sense, when they get closer to you. So people get obsessed with you because they want to protect your inner child. I'm seeing this rat in its sleeping state. So yeah, it has to do with protecting your inner child. Almost like they want it to, you know, sleep safely and be untouched until, I don't know, it's almost like if they're waiting for your light to turn on in your heart because they feel like it's very dim and they're kind of like, yo, I'm going to light it up, keep lighting it up until you're fine and your inner child, you know, it feels warm. It's almost like if your inner child is nuzzling up somewhere trying to get warm and just falling asleep, and they're kind of like, we can't let it die out. We can't let it die out. So yeah, people get obsessed with you because they see your sad past and they're kind of like, I want to know how so-and-so is doing today. They need to keep me updated because I need to make sure that they're okay. So people get obsessed with you because they want to take care of you, is what I'm getting. Yeah. Every journey starts with a single step. They want to give you opportunities in life. So yeah, I feel like you attract sugar mommies, sugar daddies, stuff like that. Or just people who have those kind of kinks, okay, is what I'm getting. Just dominant energies who want to take care of you and be like, hey, you don't have to worry about this. You can stay at home and I'll work for you. Whether you're into that or not, like, you just attract those energies is what I'm picking up as well. Like, you might not even be into that and you're kind of like, yo, I'm good. Like, I've been on my own, or I felt lonely my entire life. Like, I'm good, you know? And people are just like, but let me take care of you. And you're just kind of like, I guess you're not doing any harm, so okay. Um, so yeah, I'm getting that energy. They just want to give you opportunities, almost like they see your past and they're kind of like, I want to give them an opportunity now. I want to give them a new fresh start, but I'm getting like an upper hand and I don't know. Something about, it's not just about a fresh start. It's almost like they want to see that you're there and they're kind of like, but we're going to elevate you. They don't want you to just forget about your past, almost, in a way. It's almost like they're saying what you've been through or something. I don't know. The mentality of these people that you attract is a bit, I don't know. Something about they don't want you to forget. something about not forgetting the past, okay? This was coming up. Yeah. Almost like they don't want you to forget where you came from. It's giving parent energy, like they want to keep you humble. But yeah, because something about how they feel like your heart or something might die out, and they feel like you're gonna go evil or insane berserk. They want to protect you, so they want to keep you humble at the same time. I was talking about that earlier, so that's making sense now. Yeah. Because I was talking about fairy energy earlier, I'm getting that people sense this playful energy to you. Like, if you're nice to me, I'll be nice to you, that kind of energy. Some people see fairies as very scary or demonic even as well. And most people who are into, like, you know, working with fairies say things like fairies are really nice to you, they're just very playful, and you know, stuff like that. So I truly feel like people see you like that, where you're nice if they're nice to you, you're nice back in return. And people who, you know, bark at you without even knowing you, they're gonna get a little taste of their own medicine. That's what I'm hearing from spirit. So people get obsessed with you in a way where once they break down your walls, and they if they are, how to say, if they bark and you bark back, they might say something to like slip into your life or something like that. Almost like every time you meet someone, someone always has to say something stupid, but somehow you guys end up always being friends. I'm getting that kind of energy. You attract those energies where somehow they end up in your life, somehow, one way or the other, right? And then they get closer to you and they're kind of like, damn, I can't believe I met this person and I was like that with them. You spark change in others as well, so that's why they get obsessed. You have a very pure light, but it's otherworldly to others. It's not that simple childlike nature, earthly childlike nature is what I'm getting from spirit. It's very fairy-like. You make people believe in the good things, and that's why they want you to still believe in the good things in life, no matter what life throws at you, is what I'm getting. So that's why people get obsessed with you. That's all I have for you, so I'm gonna end it here because I feel like I'm just repeating myself as well, and I'm not picking up on anything else. So if you like, please like, subscribe, or comment. That would really help my channel out, and I would really appreciate it. And anyways, I hope you have a good day, night, or afternoon. Bye bye, love. Hello, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. It's nice to have you here, love. Alright, like I told the other piles, I mean, I don't know if you guys want me to roll with these dice in the future because they're kind of small, or if you guys want me to roll with these. So right now I'm going to roll with these to get you guys some angel numbers. But if you guys want me to roll with these in the future, go ahead and comment down below which one you think will be better. It would really help me a lot to get feedback. So yeah. Oh, let me roll, and then okay. So we have 4 and 3, and if we add them up, we get 7. Then if we just look at them together, it's 34. Move it around, we get 43. So yeah, that's your angel number, or your angel numbers, I mean. So yeah, whichever one stood out to you. I'm hearing the numbers 41 and 81 as well. 82, 85 as well is coming out. For some of you guys, 86, 88. I don't know. Lots of numbers are coming out. 111. Anyways, why do people get obsessed with you? So we have the 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, and the Page of Swords. I read intuitively, but yeah, I also try to pay attention to the meanings. Going beyond normal. Camel. Okay. I love your energy already. Be forbearing and patient. I got a good sensation in my stomach. Usually when I do readings, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes when I pick up on heavy energy, I'll get an ugly feeling in my stomach. But yeah, I got a very good sensation from your guys' energy. It's very beautiful. I heard majestic in my head. Oh, I don't know why I'm thinking of the French word magnifique. So that that came in through, which means very beautiful in English. So just put it that way because I don't want to translate it. And Page of Sword, your beauty. People notice that about you first, and that's why they get obsessed with you. And then I feel like it's the way you talk to them. You don't come off as stuck up or I don't know why I heard stuck off in my head, but stuck up. You don't come off very like I'm better than you because I am superior than you, my looks and everything. There's so many people who look very pretty, but then they have ugly personalities when you get to know them, or their personalities are not that good. They're very basic, almost like they don't have any flavor to them, and they're just trying to follow what everybody else is doing. Does that make any sense? I'm not judging other people, but in a sense, I'm trying to say, I don't know, like you'll get people who'll be like, why aren't you replying to me? And it's just like, you just keep asking me every little minute, what are you doing? You know what I mean? So people are shocked that you are not just a pretty face. And that's sad in this generation to come to that realization that people with pretty faces are not just, you know, just pretty and that's it, you know, there's more to them. But this generation is proving sometimes that that is very real, that some people are just pretty faces, and that's sad as well. But I am getting that you are on the side where it's kind of like pretty face, but then you have other things going on, you're interesting, and people are shocked. They're kind of like, what? You're not just gonna ask me like what are you doing every single second, or you're not just going to reply very late and tell me like, oh, you know, sorry for replying, I didn't see your message, something like that. I get people are busy as well, and I feel like even if you're really busy, you tell people why you haven't replied or something, and people find that very admirable, that, you know, you treasure their time. So people get obsessed with you because of your beauty, but then they find out that you're very kind, down to earth, and I don't know, something about not being able to describe you in words. You just leave people speechless, okay? Being in your energy makes me feel speechless as well. I can't even think of other adjectives right now. Page of Swords. Yeah, people find your mind really beautiful, the way you think. I don't know if you're that type of person that gets very cozy with friends and then you talk for hours about, you know, I don't know if this is the correct word to use in English. You theorize. You just talk about things that could be, or like, if are they real, are they not, like maybe aliens and stuff like that. Just superstitious things or the supernatural, stuff like that maybe. And the way you talk about them makes you feel very interested in it, or it could just be you're very knowledgeable on certain subjects, and you talking about it makes people want to listen to you. Um, Something about that, and they could just listen to you for hours and hours. Some people even, I don't know if you were a book nerd growing up, and then you just had a glow up when you're old, now that you're older, and people are just like, damn, little book nerd, you know, actually was a cool person always. Like they always had a nice heart. And like some people who are a bit very superficial would say now they have a pretty face too. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, that's what they would say. But I feel like people who knew you and were in your circle knew that not only did you have a pretty heart, but you also had a pretty face. Like people found you very adorable, and we all have you know, different kinds of beauty. Like some are adorable, some are hot, some are, you know, just attractive all rounders. People would just be like, yeah, you have everything going for you. Like I'll call you cute, I'll call you anything, because you know we can't pinpoint someone's beauty sometimes. And I feel like people were a little bit harsh to you in the past, and there's something about how you understand this kind of concept, and you never make people feel ugly around you. So they're kind of like, wait, you actually like my pointy nose or my big nose, my eyes, and you're kind of like, yeah, you look like a beautiful ethereal being or something. You never make people feel down when they're around you, so that's why they get obsessed with you. They feel loved, they feel nourished, they feel cozy and safe. It's almost like if you make people feel like you're taking them to another world where they could just be safe. You're opening another portal door, and you're just like, hey, welcome, come into my world. This is a safe place where, you know, no one's gonna judge you. That kind of energy is what I'm getting. I'm getting a very fairy like kind of world where you just enter and you kind of like oh my god, look at, like, you're I don't know, like, you're a goblin and you're so beautiful and strong, and hey, you're like a little rat and you're a bunny, and I just love your fur. Something about that, how you just accept people for who they are. If they're like, I'm gonna leave my body here and I don't care, you're kind of like, yeah, do your thing. um so people really admire that about you, and that's why they get obsessed with you, because they see you as a potential lover. They know you have many people catering to you, but they also know that you're not very superficial and you're not just gonna fall for anyone just because they have a pretty face, so that you always leave hope for people that they could have a chance with you. So that's why they get obsessed as well. um 10 of Cups and the 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, there's always potential that you could be a future lover, and if not, they know that you're gonna be a good friend. It's almost like if you have a best friend, they're kind of like, damn, I was too late in life to make them my best friend. People get jealous of just thinking about the fact that, you know, for some people could get jealous that you have a lover, or that, you know, you have a best friend, someone that you hold in high regard, and they know that they're just a friend or something like that, or just someone in your life that's just, you know, passing by, and they're kind of like, I wish I could be a little, you know, a little more than just friends, but I'm very happy that they're happy. Even if they get jealous, it isn't kind of like a crazy jealous where it's kind of like, I'm gonna kill their lover or I'm gonna kill their best friend. Nothing like that. It's more like, damn, I was very fucking late. um it's almost like there was a party, but you know, I'm late. Your energy comes off as very festive as well, like the life of the party. You just have lots of vitality, lots of sun energy, and it's very beautiful. Your energy comes off like a nice breeze in summer, as I'm getting, because I heard warm breeze in my head. Um, some of you guys might live near the beach as well. Something about that, or you just have a beach vibe to you, very chillaxed. Or maybe your voice sounds chillaxed, where you sound like a person from that's always at the beach, like, hello dude, or something like that. People really like it. You might not have like that kind of like hello dude, but it's more just relax, you know. So people really like it. It makes them feel calm, it makes their soul feel calm, makes their mind feel calm, their heart and everything, when they hear you speak. Because they always know that you're always going to say something beautiful and never hurtful. um Context: when you speak, you tend to, how do I say, always try to speak from a place of, I learned this stuff, and if you haven't, you're okay to be like, oh, actually I was wrong about this. Can you talk to me a little more, since you know about the subject? Like, I'm open to it. There's people who will come at you angry and be like, you're wrong, and then you're like, oh yeah, really? Okay, like, please tell me a little more. And they get shocked, like, wait a minute, you're actually open to a debate, even if we have, you know, different morals or beliefs. Like, you're cuckoo. And it's kind of like, why am I cuckoo? Like, I just want peace and I want to understand where you're coming from. So you really get all kinds of people from different lives, lives of walks of life, walks of life, just absolutely becoming obsessed with you, for that reason. um yeah, that's all I have. Some of you guys might have a different hair color, or you are into dyeing your hair. Some people get obsessed with you as well for your appearance, like when I mentioned earlier, how they just first become aware of your appearance. It could be that you dye your hair, maybe I'm getting pink and then white hair as well. So something about your hair, like if you dye it, it could be always on the lighter side, and that's what gives off that very majestic dreamy vibe, but also that soft vibe. And people just sense that you are soft. I feel like whoever's watching this doesn't have a dark aesthetic, or if they do, they don't dress up in it as often as they do with their lighter aesthetic. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. This is all I have for you. Your energy is very beautiful, and I really liked doing this reading for you. So if I hoped you really enjoyed it. um if you did, please like, subscribe, or comment. I would really appreciate that. And I hope you have a lovely day, night, or afternoon. Bye bye, love. Hello, pile pile 4, sorry. Hello, pile 4. Welcome to my channel, love. It's nice to have you here. I don't know why. Sorry. Anyways, like I told the other piles, I don't know if you guys want me to roll with these dice in the future. They're very small, but then I have these, which I feel like I should roll with these in the future because they're bigger. But then again, I don't know if you guys will like these. So comment down your opinion. But today I'm gonna roll with these so you guys can see it. I just want to be on the safe side, okay? So we're gonna roll with these. I'm gonna roll so you guys can get your angel numbers. So we got 3 and 2 for you. So this could be added together and you get the angel number 5, or it could be the angel number 32. But because it's like this, I'm seeing the angel number 31 could also apply. So maybe the angel number 4 or 5 as well, because when you add it, you know what I mean? Like 1 plus 3 would be 4. And then if you see it as a 2-digit kind of thing, 5 as well. Then we move it this way and it could be 13 or 23. I hope that was clear what I said, because my brain is just fuzzy sometimes. And yeah. So yeah. Whatever number you got out of that. Sorry if I was very confusing. Let's just get started. Why do people get obsessed with you? I'm getting in my head your hair, but then I also, like, very quickly I got a message like your love. Something about your love. I just heard the word love. I heard love and then it just disappeared like very fast out of my head. I don't know if some of you guys are intuitive channels as well, or you just work with angels or some sort of like that. People see you as a pure light. I don't know if you guide others, but people get obsessed with you. I don't know if you have your own tarot channel or something about, I don't know, your energy just being very healing and you might not even know it, or you don't know how healing your energy can be to your audience if you are out there, you know. Your angels want you to know, keep doing what you're doing. Or if you don't know what you're even doing, try to become more aware of it after this reading, like what your healing ability is. Some people have healing hands, others have, you know, there's different kinds of psychic abilities. If you just feel like something is your power, then, you know, hone it. Yeah, that's what Spirit is saying. But anyways, people get obsessed with you though because around your energy, they just feel a lot calmer. I feel like there's always angels surrounding you. So that sparks that safe feeling from others. You might be feeling anxious, but because you have angels surrounding you at all times, I'm getting that people feel safe with you. Like you could be in a situation where you know, you're feeling anxious. Let's say you go to the store and you're kind of like, oh my God, you know, I'm feeling extra anxious today, right? I don't know why I'm feeling that way. And then other people in the back of the line could be feeling anxious, but as soon as you get, you know, close to them, or you could just be in the building itself and with them, and suddenly everyone in the store gets calmer, their thoughts get clear. Something about you just being a pure white light channel, and that's when people get obsessed with you. They feel at home and at peace when they're around you. And yeah, that's what I'm getting. Your angels will want you to communicate more with them though, because they want you to also get the benefits of feeling at peace and stuff like that, and feeling the love from them. They try to, but as sometimes I feel like you don't communicate enough with them, or I don't know if you're new into spirituality, but they want you to communicate more with them. Something about that. But the reason why people get obsessed with you is because of your pure light, your humor, your sense of humor too, because I heard the word funny in my head. I don't know if, like, if someone tells you something and then you're that type of person who repeats the joke to share that kind of the funny nature, and sometimes the jokes might not even be funny, but your laugh is what keeps the joke going on. Or you could just be the type to kiss and tell, and people will find it very funny the way you tell the stories. I don't know, something about that as well. Like, you're very talkative and you're kind of like, oh my God, I didn't know I wasn't supposed to say that to this person, or I didn't know that that was supposed to be a secret. You're very childlike when it comes to the way you talk, and maybe someone tells you keep it a secret and you try to hold it in, but then you can't because you're like, honesty is the best policy. something about that. So someone can tell you like, hey, don't tell my friend this because, you know, I don't want them to get hurt. And you're kind of like, honesty is the best policy. So deep down it eats you, and then in the end you just end up saying it, but it's not meant to be said. When you try, I say you try to hold it in so bad, but then you could just be very relaxed and then just end up saying it, and you're kind of like, oh fuck, I wasn't supposed to say that. um so yeah, people find it funny that you speak the truth without even trying at times, and you're kind of like, oh, just something about you having a blunt energy as well. You don't go hiding behind a bush when someone is confrontational. You're kind of like, yeah, I said that, and they're kind of like, cough cough. How do I approach this now? Because they're not scared of me being confrontational. You make the most like the leaders of the wolf pack scared, okay? Like the most dominant energy is scared. And it's funny because like you're this, I feel like you're very tiny, or something about you just screams I'm soft. And people get obsessed with the fact that you're just very chillaxed and you just feel like you're protected and nothing bad can happen to you. So that's what I'm saying. You have angels who protect you and they help you feel calm whether you're aware of it or not. Um so people get intimidated, like, how can this person be so soft, so small, so just delicate looking, and then they go out and say like, yeah, I said that, so, and what you can do about it. So yeah, people get obsessed with you because your energy just makes others laugh, and your energy is just calming, okay? Most people's energy could just be calming and that's it, but you have a humorous side to your calming energy. um it's just always making people laugh. Nine of Pentacles, you're very much a free spirit and people know that they can't tie you down. If you have your mindset on something, you're gonna do it. Even if you know it's chaotic or you don't even plan it out, you're kind of like, I wanted to fucking do it, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna wake up at 3 a.m and do it because I said that I wanted to do it at 3 a.m because I'm just feeling it's gonna be a very harmonious time, a lucky hour. You know what I mean? Something about that. And I feel like because it's your angels guiding you to do certain things, and you know nothing, no harm is gonna come to you. So you might just, you know, wake up at 3 a.m and you're kind of like, suddenly I want to learn how to cook. You know, something that you know is popping up in my mind, or I was just dreaming about it, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it. And people look at you like you're fucking insane, and you're just like, no, I'm just living my life and having fun, man. Like just shh, shh, just taste my food. So I'm just getting that um people always feel good in your energy, but at the same time they feel like they're constantly at a party, and um they just enter your life and then boom, it's like an instant invite to any crazy thing going on, and you're kind of just like, yay. So that's why people get obsessed with you. They know that every time you walk in the room there's gonna be laughter, there's gonna be a good time, or you're just gonna put someone in their place and they feel safe around you. um to just be like, they can be, you know, dorky or anything, any, you know, like, I can't explain it. Almost like if other people are hating on them for being dorky or something about their appearance, and you enter the room and there's someone's bullying them, they know like, my friend's here, or this person's here, and I know they're gonna say something for me. So like, you're in trouble now. Ha, ha, ha. It's very like your kid energy, your inner child, and your adult. I don't know if you're an adult, but something about your inner child and maybe your teenage self is very balanced. But then also you have a very mature energy to you. So it's something about your energy is very balanced, okay? um your playfulness and your maturity enough to discern between, this is bad, I'm gonna stick to it, and don't care if people are telling me I'm being, you know, too childlike or too emotional about it. Like, this is wrong, so it's wrong, and I know it's wrong, it's hurting other people, and I'm not stupid, or I'm not just how do I say, most people will see something that's wrong, but then they'll still like try to use logic or justify it, and you're kind of like, I'm gonna use my emotions no matter how stupid it looks to others. I'm not gonna be stupid about, you know, the fact that I see someone suffering and I know that's wrong, that shouldn't be okay. So I truly feel like people look at you and they're kind of like, yeah, they seem very crazy, but if you get to know them, you know that they're very fun and very loving as well. So people get obsessed with you because you attract energies that just want to protect you as well, but people who just want to be in your energy because of how loving and fun it is, how loving you are and how fun you are. Okay. um you attract other energies that also feel the need to be protected by you, or they know that you just bring peace wherever you go. So that's why you attract people like crazy. It's almost like you are that light that's just walking in the tunnel, and people are kind of like, hey, I've been lost in the tunnel, like, can I walk with you? And you're kind of like, yeah, go ahead, walk with me. And your light just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger, for everybody around you. It's almost like you're never, how do I say, you're never dimmed, and your light just keeps growing and growing because your angels, whoever you work with, or your ancestors are kind of like, we need to keep making the light even bigger for her, so that, or them, you know what I mean, so that they can continue to spread positivity, continue to just be loving. But something about your energy is unattainable. It can be tamed, and you're just very energetic 24/7. No matter how much you haven't slept or something, you're just very energetic. So some of you guys may struggle with insomnia, I feel like, as well. Um, that's what's coming in through. Spirit is saying maybe workout, or I don't know, to silence this very chaotic energy. Sometimes just ask your angels like, hey, I want to sleep tonight, can you help me get some rest? I just want to feel calm, and help me feel sleepy, so I can get a restful night. Something about you having to communicate with them, um because you're like a powerhouse, and they're kind of like you know what I mean, and they're constantly trying to send you good energy, and sometimes that good energy can make you feel so alive, and you're just kind of like, yay, you know so yeah, your angels want you to know that you should reach out to them, because you have lots of people who get obsessed with you for a good reason, and they're kind of like, we want to support that reason, but talk to us more if you need to rest, um to calm that energy, because it's almost like they don't want to deplete you all of a sudden out of nowhere. Do you know what I mean? Because your angels want to give to you and give you the world, and it's kind of like, we can't just take our energy back from them, like all the good energy we send. We want to know if like they're ready to sleep. Like, we can't just be like, it's nighttime, it's time to go to bed. So yeah, you have to communicate with them like, hey, I need help sleeping. That's what they would tell you. But that's the reason people get obsessed with you. You're just a very well-rounded person, okay? So that's all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, comment, or subscribe. I hope you have a lovely day, night, or afternoon. Bye bye, love.